This was quite a cool test that I got to do. I've got all these different camera equipment clamps that I got from brands like Smallrig, Neewer, and Ulanzi. So I get to compare them, well, how they all work. I have a few different ones. They all are clamps for a ball here, but a few different systems. So let's take a look. Two with these magic ball arms. So this top one is from Neewer and the small one from Smallrig. Now, Neewer is not a new brand in the camera equipment, but it's kind of like a prize fighter. So this couldn't be easier to use. Just with the clamp here, fasten that, tighten that. So a little bit of a more budget brand. And you can also feel this. So they are quite the same. There's quite the same thickness. And this one has a little rubberized mount here on top, which is also quite nice. This one does not. So this is just a little bit more friendly for your camera. But it also moves around quite a bit, even when you have this securely tightened. So that was just a little bit of a minus here. So this Smallrig one really stays in place even at the beginning end here, while this one moves around a lot. I don't know why they made it like this. Maybe there's a use case for this, but I like my camera equipment to like be really secure here. So if you're going for like a magic ball arm, I'd recommend the Smallrig here. So you can open that up and then move that in all different kinds of directions, and then securely tighten that again. And then this one as well. So they feel around the same when moving them around. They both like have these, you can even hear the clicks when they move into place. And then just when you go in to secure that, and this one can still move around just a little bit. So it's still a good one, but I like the Smallrig with the magic arm here just a little bit better for that. Then we have the Ulanzi here. Okay, so this one is from Neewer. It actually came with my overhead Neewer pole here. So this is like a little ball version of the magic arm, so not quite as long, but also very flexible. And this one is also from Smallrig. So the clamps are quite the same. This is the exact same clamp from the Smallrig R right here. And this is the exact same clamp from the Neewer right here. Only the attachments are just a little bit different. So both of them really are secured in place. They also both have this little smooth rubbery surface. So that's great for your camera. And you can open that up and then move that around just a little bit here, which is pretty nice. So that moves around in all directions that you'd like. And then this one from Smallrig as well. So they both move in the exact same way. So for this product, the Smallrig one, the material just feels just a little bit sturdier, just a little bit more premium than this one from Neewer. But other than that, they are exactly the same and they will operate in the same way. And I have faith in both of these that they'll stay in place. So whether you choose the Neewer or the Smallrig here, it doesn't really matter that much, I personally think. And then we have just two of these, well, super clamps here. They call it friction clamps, which is just a little bit different than those ball heads. So the first one here is from Ulanzi, which secures really, really tight here. It has a little bit of a larger clamp than the other ones as well. And the second one is from Neewer. What I like about this Neewer one here is that you also get these clamps here. So you can move those inward and then clamp this like to your side of your table very easily. You can do this with this one as well, but it won't clamp as good as on a pole. And then, of course, you can open that up and then move that around. So also this ball head, and once you tighten that, it won't go anywhere. The same here for this one from Neewer. It moves around in the same way, and then you can securely tighten that. So if you're looking for like the sturdiest clamps, I think these friction clamps are really, really sturdy. I can't get them to move in any other way than that I'd like to. And then these are just a little bit more flexible in moving around, I think, than these clamps are. But I feel just a little bit less secure. And then these ones, well, of course, you can move these around, have a little bit of an extension here from the pole to wherever you want your camera to be. But I wouldn't trust this Neewer one with my expensive cameras. That's just me. So these are all great options that you have when securing your cameras. I hope this video has helped you make your choice about these different brands and different types of clamps. And I really had a lot of fun testing these. So I hope this has helped you make your choice.